Okay, clear? Alright, so let's have a look at this chapter 4, yeah, which is fundamental analysis. Okay, so if you look at the syllabus, chapter 4 and chapter 5 is uh, two types, types of doing an analysis regarding to investment. Yeah. Okay, so first one is fundamental analysis. Later on, yeah, in chapter 5, we will go for technical analysis. That one will be next week. Okay. So here are the learning outcomes. Here, what we want to have in this chapter. The first one is to explain the concept of fundamental analysis. Yeah, what is fundamental analysis is all about. And then the second one, yeah, calculate and analyze, yeah, financial ratios for the company. All right. So we will have some calculation, but analysis, not much. Yeah. Okay. You will understand. Sorry, we will see the understanding of the calculation part only. Yeah. Okay, but before that, let me check the checkbox. Okay. Okay, this one, I already told you that the analysis in investment, we have two, which is fundamental analysis in chapter 4, yeah, and technical analysis will be in chapter 5. Yeah, this is the analysis on evaluating securities. Yeah, that means, yeah, to measure the performance, share or stock performance. All right, the performance here might be going up and going down, yeah, to see whether is a good stock or is a bad stock. Yeah. All right, let's have a look at the concept. Yeah, fundamental analysis is an attempt to study everything that can affect the security value by examining. Okay, so the security value, yeah, which is referring to share price. Okay, you see, the share price can be going up, going down, going up, going down, going up, down, down again. All right, so what are the factors that influence the increasing or decreasing of share price? Okay, whereby we will look at these factors, which is the first one, economic factors. Okay, the second one, industrial competitiveness, and then the third one, companies itself. All right. So as you can see, there is a hierarchy by looking at the size of the business. Yeah. Okay. Later on, we will see those three elements there. Okay, in business world, there are three layers. Yeah, and there are three layers, which is economy. Okay, economy, which is representing national performance. Yeah, national finance. Yeah, national performance. Okay, and then industry, which is related to few players that competing in the same industry. Okay, few companies compete in same field. Okay, for example, banks. Okay, we have bank industries. We have so many banks there like CIMB, Maybank, Public Bank, RHB. So that one we call industry because they're competing against each other. Yeah. Okay, another example of industry is telecommunication. Yeah, Maxis, Digi, Celcom, yeah, U-Mobile, and the others. Yeah, they also compete the same thing. All right, and another example of industry will be, let's say, dairy milk like Dutch Lady, Nestle, yeah, Marigold, yeah, and so on. Yeah, the list goes on. So there is an industry. And the last one, yeah, goes for company. That means company which is we are analyzing individual firm, yeah, individual firm for performance. Okay, the difference between top and down there, yeah, if you see this triangle, is by looking at the numbers or size. All right, companies usually having a big size because there are thousands or even 100,000 companies in the world. Yeah, hold on. Okay, there is a company. Okay, by looking at the quantity, yeah, but economy is quite little because economy is representing nation, yeah, and industry is a middle between economy and in company. So there are two analysis regarding to fundamental, which is top down and bottom up. Okay, the difference between top down and bottom up is, let's have a look at top down. Top down means that the analysis begins from economy and then following by industry and then following by company. Yeah, so that means the order of analysis. Yeah, the order of analysis, we call it this one as a top down. That means, yeah, from economy and then they will analyze industry and then follow up by company. But for bottom up, yeah, is quite reversal trend, yeah, whereby, yeah, from bottom until top. Yeah, the analysts start to analyze company first, followed by the industry competitiveness, and then followed by economy. So this one we call it as a bottom up. All right. So there is three layers of business world, and the order of analysis which have top down and bottom up. Okay, let's have a look at economic analysis. I rather go for top down, because sometimes, yeah, the economy can reflect everything. Yeah, the economy can reflect everything. Okay, so what is company analysis stand for? Share price and company's financial performance are influenced by economic events. Ya, in Malay harga saham ya dipengaruhi oleh kejadian-kejadian ekonomi. Ya, share price can be going up or going down because of economic events. Ya, such as recession. Okay, recession means that in Malay kegawatan ekonomi, or we call it as a economic downturn. Economic downturn. Okay, kejatuhan ekonomi. Yeah, inflation means that, yeah, the increase of general prices, kenaikan harga barang, right? General prices. And then unemployment, yeah, in Malay, tanah manggu, yeah, pengangguran lah, okay, pengangguran. That means not working, yeah, ratio of not workings against population. Currency crisis means that exchange rate performance. All right, exchange rate performance. We want to see whether ringgit Malaysia performance is going up or going down against foreign currency. Yeah. And then the last one, debt crisis. That means we want to see whether countries have more loans or not. Yeah, that means borrowings from other country. So, yeah, those five events are the example of events that influence share price or stock price. Okay, during recession, yeah, especially during recession, the share price massively going down. Yeah. Okay. Let's say before this, the share price of first, let's say company A is 10 ringgit, and then after the session, yeah, most of the investors sell out their shares, and then suddenly going down to 2 ringgit. Yeah. So can you imagine, yeah, the massive drop from 10 ringgit until 2 ringgit because of, yeah, most of the investors are selling back their shares. Yeah. So that is one of the example of economic analysis. Okay, so therefore, yeah, how do you want to analyze economy? Yeah, based on the economics events there to see, yeah, whether they will influence the share price or not. So there are some key tools to analyze economic performance of certain nations. The first one, GDP or KDNK, debt to GDP, CPI, foreign trade, interest rate, and unemployment rate. So this one, you will be learn on macroeconomics. Yeah, I'm sure that most of you will take this macroeconomic paper later on lah. Yeah, I mean for the fourth coming semester. Yeah, so you will see what is GDP, what is CPI, what is interest rate, what is unemployment rates, and so on. So these are the example of economic key indicators. Different nation have different key figures, key statistics. Okay, after economy analysis, we go on for industry analysis. So we want to analyze industry whereby it is to measure the performance of each player, yeah, competitor within industry. Okay, let's say we're talking about telecommunication. Okay, we have telecommunication, DG, Maxis, Celcom, Unify. Sorry, not Unify, U Mobile. Sorry. We want to see the performance of DG, Maxi, Celcom, and U Mobile. Yeah, how they compete and what is their competitive degree. Yeah, sometimes Maxi can be number one. Yeah, at the time. Okay, and then later on you will find out that DG will become number one. And then after competing, somehow you found out that Celcom will be number one and your mobile might be number one as well. So therefore, yeah, the degree of competitiveness is always change every time. Doesn't mean that a company on top doesn't mean they will be top forever. Not necessary to be. Yeah. So in banking industry also same thing. Yeah, to measure the degree of competitiveness among each other, CIMB, Maybank, RHB, and public bank to see how well they are perform. Yeah, in the industry. Okay, so key tools to analyze. How to analyze industry performance. Yeah, this one you will learn in the other subject. I can't remember what subject it is. Yeah, Porter, five forces, yeah, pest analysis, industry life cycle, BCG, and SWOT analysis. So this is the key tools to analyze the competitiveness of the industry. Okay, and the last one will be company analysis, contains evaluation of company's performance in terms of business performance and financial performance. Okay, for business performance, we want to see the growth. And financial performance, we want to see the profit. Okay, so the growth and profit have a different perspective, whereby growth, we want to see the growth of number of branches maybe, yeah, number of sales, yeah, number of staff, number of employees. So that one is a business performance. But for financial performance, usually we will take for profit. Yeah, and then how low their leverage or debt it will be. Okay, so the purpose is to help analysts or investor to choose the best company. See, yeah, they will help you to choose the best company for you to invest, yeah, to buying the shares. As far as finance is concerned, therefore the analyst will use financial ratio. Okay, so financial ratio is the basic tool that used to measure financial performance of a company. Alright, the purpose of financial ratio is to compare certain financial item with other financial item. So that means you want to compare item A with item B. Let's say you want to compare asset with liability. Sometimes you want to compare net profit, yeah, against sales. Yeah, so that means you compare one item with another item. Yeah, and it also to detect financial strength and weaknesses. Strength is good, but weaknesses is for improvement. Yeah. And as far as investment is concerned, two sections of financial ratio, which are profitability and market. Actually, there are five, yeah, but for this subject, yeah, I'm introduced two only because the other three will be introduced in the module financial management. Yeah, I'm also teaching financial management as well. Yeah, so therefore, for investment, they are more focusing on profitability and market ratio. Yeah. Okay, I stop here for a while, yeah, because theory part has been done. Okay, open to questions. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Okay, how about the others? Yeah, Firdaus then. Masara, Nazla, Monica, Aisyah, Emma. Yeah. Okay, Okay, attendance link, yeah. Ask your friend to copy and paste, yeah. Okay, we take a 3 minutes break, yeah, and then after that, yeah, I will go for calculation, 3 minutes. Okay, so let's continue with the next part, yeah, which is calculation. All right. Okay, profitability ratio. Okay, so why profitability issue is important, yeah, for investor to help, yeah, the decision to invest the selected shares. Yeah, then profitability ratio is to seek established return. Yeah, which can compare to other competitors. In other words, they want to see the return performance. Yeah. If okay, the indicators are the higher they will be, the better. The better percentage, the better it will be. Okay, so therefore, yeah, there are three ratios that involve in this one profit. Is it three? Okay, three only. Yeah, which is net profit margin, return on equity, return on asset or investment. So this one usually in percentage, this one usually in percentage, this one usually in percentage. The formula for net profit margin will be net profit divided by sales. Later on, you need to multiply by 100. Return on equity, net profit divided by total equity, multiplied by 100. And then return on asset or investment, net profit divided by total asset, multiplied by 100. Okay, as you can see, all this formula as having divided, that means net profit against sales, net profit divided by total equity, net profit divided by total asset. Okay, the word ratio means that you compare nominator and you compare with denominator. Net profit against sales ratio, that means ratio A to B. Okay, so that's why, yeah, most of the ratio formula is divided. Okay, so that is to make you understand better. Alright, as far as market ratio is concerned, this is to seek company's performance in share market. Okay, so this one, yeah, we have five, I think, yeah, eight ratios there. Yeah, earnings per share, the formula will be net income after tax, or either one net profit divided by number of shares outstanding. Here to measure each outstanding shares of common stock, profit allocated. The second one, price earning ratio, market price divided by EPS. This EPS, yeah, you can get from the first one, the answer of EPS. Yeah, okay, measure of common stock relative to earnings. Dividend per share, dividend divided number of shares outstanding. Yeah, the sum of declared dividends for every ordinary share issued. Dividend payout ratio, which is dividend divided by net profit after tax. Net profit and net income is the same thing. Please bear in mind. Net profit and net income is the same thing. Yeah, keuntungan bersih. In Malay we call keuntungan bersih. Dividend yield, dividend per share. This DPS you can get from here. Yeah, DPS divided by MP per share. That means MP per share is market price. MP per share and market price is the same. Multiply by 100. Yeah. Book value per share of common stock. Okay. For your information, book value have a same meaning with equity. Yeah. So book value have a same meaning with equity. Yeah. Or sometimes they call it as a difference between asset and liability. Yeah, that is a book value stands for. Yeah, nilai buku. Nilai buku, that means asset tolak hutang. Yeah. Divided by number of common shares outstanding. Price to book value, market price divided by book value per share. This is a book value per share. Get it from here. Yeah. And then the last one, return earning ratio, 1 minus dividend payout ratio. Dividend payout ratio is from the previous page. Yeah, the formula is here. DPR. This one. Yeah. So 1 minus DPR, opposite of dividend payout ratio. Okay, end of chapter 4. I don't have sort of examples here, but later on I will show you in the study questions. Yeah. Okay, any question before we proceed with the example? Any question? Also good, Alright, let's have a look at this one. The fundamental analysis theory question. Okay, so the first one, fundamental analysis is all about what? Okay. Okay. Fundamental analysis is all about, the answer will be B, okay, study economy, industry and company. Yeah, so that is a fundamental analysis. If your answer is study market price trend movement, this one is more on technical analysis. That one will be on chapter 5. Yeah. So the answer is B. Okay, the second one, if you analyze economy first, following by industry and then following by company, the method is called as what? Economy dahulu and then industry dan kemudian company. Either two answers, top down or bottom up. Yang mana satu? Which one? Top down or bottom up? Kalau ekonomi dulu. Ekonomi atas kan? Means what?
Top down.
Top down, yes. Okay, the answer will be top down approach. Economy dulu. If the question asking about company first, company following by industry, following by economy, that one is bottom up. Okay, number 3, I will answer for you. Which one below is an indicator for national economic performance? Okay, the keyword here is economic. So therefore, market ratios, industry 5 factors, return investment, and government monetary policy, all these are wrong except for because remember, economy is run by government. Okay, so that is number 3. Okay, number 4 we will answer for you too. One of the limitation of company's ratio analysis. Apa masalah ataupun problem company's ratio analysis? Okay, the answer is A. To depend on past information. Why? Because most of the financial information is reported. Reported means that they are reported for last year and last few years. That means it's a past information. Okay, so that is question number. Okay, before continue, okay, we have this type of question. All right, I will demo to you question number 1, and later on I will demo to you question number 7. Yeah, I think 7. Okay. Yeah, question number 1 and question number 7. Okay, I will demo to you one by one on how to do this. Okay, but before that, okay, give me some time to set up first. Okay, let's have a look at question number 1. Okay, this is a straightforward question. Whereby the following information is available for Danish Corporation. Then you are required to calculate this one, A until E. Okay, they given you this one. So you before you answering those questions, you need to understand the terms, the terms, and then understand the figures before you answer A until E. Okay, we have account receivable, we have sales, we have current asset, we have total asset, long-term debt, shareholders equity, current liabilities, net profit after tax, number of common share outstanding, and market price per share. And then I add I add somehow dividend declared. This one is to calculate dividend per share. Okay, so the first question is return on equity. So let's have a look at question 1. Not 1. Okay, return on equity. If you look back at the formula in the notes, return on equity will be net profit or net income divided by total equity. Yeah, all right. Okay, so yeah, need to find the figures in the table. Yeah, net profit. Okay, you see, net profit after tax, net profit, net income, net profit after tax, net income after tax is the same thing. Yeah, so therefore, yeah, the figure is this one. Yeah, 12,000. Okay, the figure is 12,000. Divided by total equity, you see here, total equity, this one. The word equity is here. Shareholders equity, which is this one, 42,000. Okay, so if you press calculator, the answer will be, remember, all the returns must be in percentage. So you need to multiply by 100, 0.2857. Then convert to percentage, you will get 28.57%. So that is the first answer. Yeah, or return on equity. Okay, the second one, yeah, the second one is related to earnings per share. Okay, the formula for earnings per share will be net profit divided by number of shares outstanding. Okay. Net profit you can use up there, or you want to refer back to the question, also no problem. Net profit after tax, RM 12,000. Number of shares outstanding. Okay, this one, number of shares outstanding, this one. This is number of common shares outstanding. It's almost same terms, yeah? 20,000 units. Okay, so the answer, earnings per share will be RM. Okay, so this one in RM. 12,000 divided by 20,000, which is 60 cents. So that is the answer for question B. Okay, the next one will be on question C. Okay, question C asks you to calculate book value per share. Okay, book value per share, if you look back at the formula, total equity divided by number of shares outstanding. Okay, so total equity, okay, you look back, total equity, this one, no, total equity with shareholders equity, 42,000. Number of shares outstanding is 20,000. So you will get the answer of RM. Book value per share also in RM, ringgit 10 cents. Okay, so that is a book value per. Okay, next question. Price earnings ratio. Okay, so for price earning ratio, the formula will be market price divided by EPS. Okay, EPS is already here. As you can see, the earnings per share is already at answer B. So what you have to do is to find market price, yeah, to support this answer. Okay, where do you want to find market price? You see this one, current market price per share, RM6.50. Okay, divided by EPS. EPS is at question B, this one, 60 cents. So the answer will be this one in times, again, 10.83. Keuntungan 10.83 kali ganda lah. And the last one is question E, dividend per share, which is DPS. So for dividend per share, the formula will be dividend divided by number of shares outstanding. Okay. Okay, dividend. Look at this one. Dividend declared, which is 2,000 ringgit. Number of shares outstanding. This one, number of common shares outstanding, 20,000 unit. So the answer will be in RM, 10 cents. Okay, 10 cents. Alright, so done with this part. Okay, you can snap this picture first, for you to make a reference. Okay, I give you 30 seconds for you to snap the picture or screenshot. For question 1. Okay, 30 seconds. Let me know if you are done. 30 seconds to snap the picture or screenshot. Is it done? Let me know because I'm outside Google Meet, so I don't want to go for back to chat box. Let open your mic and then say so. Okay. Any question on this one? Okay, I give you some tips. All returns, semua return, the answer will be in percentage. But earnings per share, book value per share, price earning ratio, dividend per share, those all per share, that means in RM. Kalau macam ratio, price earning ratio, DPR dan sebagainya, that one will be on times lah. Try lah, just try. There will be nothing wrong if you didn't put RM or times, but hopefully you can put later on in your answer. Okay, just to check the chat box. So, okay, that foreigner tak datang. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, another demonstration on how to answer this question. Okay, you can try later on question number 2 later on if you're free. Question 3 can please cancel because question 3 is not supposed to ask here. Hold on, let's see. Okay, let me go to question number 4. I think it's a significant one. Question number 4. Okay, I give you 1 minute to read this one first, to understand this one first, and then after that I will demo to you how to do. 1 minute start from now. You can have a look. Okay, so let's have a look at question 4. Rahani Berhad has 300 million shares outstanding. That means unit, 300 million units shares with 1 ringgit par value. The company has total asset of 400 million and total liabilities of 100 million ringgit. Okay, last year, the company net profit after tax was 100 million and it has been increased to 50% this year. Okay, currently, the shares are selling at 15 ringgit per share and going to pay dividend of 45 million. Okay, calculate the years. Okay, blah, 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 this one. Okay, before we answer that question, there is one critical evaluation that you have to make. Yeah, critical evaluation. I'm saying that because without this one, some students are struggle to answer. Okay, have a look at this one. There are two different information. Okay, all right. Okay, you see here there are two words, which is last year and this year. Okay, so you need to differentiate between last year and this year because the question asks you to calculate this year. Yeah, that means you need to convert information that related to last year and convert to this year. You see here, this one, they say last year, tahun lepas, the company's net profit after tax was 100 million. Tahun lepas, keuntungan 100 juta. And then increase to 50% this year. That means, untuk calculate this year, you kena convert, kena naikkan dia sebanyak 50%. You need to increase by 50%. Later on, I will show you how. Ya, okay, you see here, nampak kan dia punya dia beritahu kat sini kan. Keuntungan tahun lepas, kemudian akan naik, will increase by 50% this year. So itu masalah dia sekarang. Yang lain tak ada apa-apa, yang lain the rest are okay. But this one, ni kacau. Yang last year ni kacau. So kalau you dah buat adjustment untuk information ni, then you can calculate everything. Okay, so let's have a look at the answers. Question 4. Okay. Kita kena calculate dulu this year's net profit after tax. Alright, so kalau tahun ni punya, that means yang last year punya is 100 million kan? 100 million ada 6, 0. Kemudian multiply by, okay. My question to you, increase ni, this increase ni, naik ke turun, tambah ke tolak? Kalau ikut logik, increase ni nak kena tambah ke tolak? You want to increase, naik, add or subtract?
Tambah.
Tambah, okay, yes. That means multiply by 100% plus with 50%. Okay, why plus 100%? Sebabnya ada persen ni ialah original amount. Dan 50% ni adalah part of kenaikan dia, 100 million. So dia akan jadi 150%. So kalau naik dia akan jadi 150% daripada yang asal. So 100 million multiply by 150, 150 bahagi dengan 100. So, you akan dapat 150. Okay, so done with this one. Barulah you boleh calculate everything. This one A sampai H. Sebab apa calculate this year? So, question A, let me demo to you on how to do this. Question A. Earnings per share. Alright, bila you dah this one, always use this one if there is a net profit. Earnings per share, the formula is net profit divided by number of shares outstanding. Okay. You kena guna, you have to use the one that you just calculated. You see net profit kan? The one that you use, the one that you updated just now. 150 million divided by number of shares outstanding. Number of shares outstanding dekat sini. This one. 300 million shares of par value issued and outstanding. This one. 300 million. Units. So, the answer will be RM 150 juta bagi dengan 300 juta. 0.5. 50 sen lah. Ya. 50 sen. Okay, next question is what? Dividend per share. Dividend per share should be no problem because the formula is straightforward. Dividend divided by number of shares. Outstanding. Alright, where do you want to find dividend? You see this one. Going to pay dividend of 45 million. Ni nampak tak perkataan this one 45 million. Number of shares outstanding. Jadilah this one. Number of shares outstanding 300 million. Still the answer in RM2. 45 million divided by 300 million. 15 sen. 15. Okay, next question is question C. Dividend payout ratio. Okay, dividend payout ratio, the formula is dividend divided by net profit. Okay. Okay, dividend payout ratio, the answer will be in percentage. Okay, so dividend payout ratio. Okay, that's the question. Okay, this one. Dividend, this one, 45 million. Net profit. Okay, net profit tadi. Yang mula-mula, this one. Net profit after tax, this one. 150 million. Answer in percentage. So you kena kali, you kena kali 100 percent. Okay, next question. Return on equity. Ni pun ada masalah agak. Sorry, saya lupa nak beritahu. I forgot to tell you. Okay, dalam soalan, you see here, ada pun there is no total equity in the question. Okay, there is no total equity in the question. Dia bagi you, they give you only total asset dengan total liability. Okay, so you kena ingat kalau you belajar accounting dulu, if you learn accounting before, asset bersamaan dengan liability plus equity. So that means if you want to find equity, that means asset minus liabilities. Asset kena tolak dengan liabilities. So return on equity, the formula will be net profit equity. Or saya tambah satu lagi formula sebab nak bagi you understand better. Because we want to expand this total equity, right? So net profit divided by total asset minus total liabilities. Itu maksud dia. That means in order to find total equity, you need to find the difference between asset minus liabilities. Sekiranya equity tak diberi dalam question. Okay, so net profit macam biasa dekat atas, this one 150 million divided by total asset minus total liabilities in the question. Total asset 400 million, total liabilities 100 million. Okay. In mathematics, you need to solve the bracket first, right? The bawah dulu kan, yang ada tolak ni. 150 million divided by, you buat kurungan, 400 juta minus 100 million. Kurungan, don't forget, return on equity in percentage. That means the answer will be 50. Yeah. Okay, next question. Return on asset. Return on asset tak ada masalah because dah ada we have asset value already, total asset. Okay, so the formula on return on asset will be net profit divided by total asset. Okay, total asset dah ada lah. Yeah, done already. Okay, so net profit as always, yeah, up here, this one 150 million. Total asset tadilah kat sini, this one 400 million. Okay, the answer is percentage as well, in percentage as well. So 150 juta divided by 400 million multiplied by 100 will become 37.5%. Okay. Next question, price earnings ratio. Okay, so price earning ratio, if you check back the formula in the notes, the formula is market price divided by EPS. Okay. The question is, where do you want to get those two figures? Alright, market price, have a look at this one. Okay, dia tak ada bagi direct market price kan, but they give you a clue that selling at 15 ringgit per share, this one. Dia dijual di pasaran sebanyak 15 ringgit, 15 ringgit per share. Your EPS, you already got at question A, this one, EPS, 50 cent. EPS 50. So, this one in times. 15 times 30 kali ganda, keuntungan sesaham lah, ya. Okay, next question, book value per share. Okay, book value per share, the formula will be total equity divided by number of shares outstanding. Earlier we talking about dia tak bagi total equity indirect kan. Don't worry, I provide to you the extension of this formula. Kembangkan formula ni. To find total equity, that means total asset minus total liability divided by number of shares outstanding. Okay. Maksudnya, in order to find total equity, you need to do total asset minus total liability. So therefore, this one, total asset tadi, ni samalah tadi, total asset minus total liabilities kan. 400 tolak 100. Number of shares outstanding tadi, this one, 300 million. Ini. So the answer will be RM 100 tolak 300 juta, 100 juta. Dengan 300 juta ringgit. Okay, and the last one, question H, I think the last one, isn't it? Market price to book value ratio. Market price to book value ratio, the formula is market price book value per share. Okay. Market price tadi kita dah tengok dah tadi market price. You boleh tengok balik dekat this one atas ni market price RM50, RM15. Book value per share you already got at question G, RM1. So the answer will be 15 bagi 1, 15. Okay, done with the question number 4. Okay, I give you 1 minute to snap the picture. Wait. Okay, you can snap the picture or screenshot. Yeah, make sure you tangkap. Inilah. You got everything. Okay, let me know if you're done. Screenshot or snap the picture.
Done, sir.
Done, Okay, kalau you guna laptop, control alternate print screen ataupun guna snipping tool lah. Yeah. Okay. Emma, nanti remind me untuk upload video pukul time maghrib boleh tak? Emma? Ada tak Emma? Emma?
Yes, sir.
Nanti tolong remind WhatsApp maghrib untuk upload upload dekat YouTube boleh?
Okay, sir.
Sebabnya balik rumah baru dapat internet sedap sikit.
Okay.
Alright, sebab dalam midterm ada soalan ni tau. So nanti you can have time to answer. Okay, any question? Ada apa-apa soalan tak setakat ni? You have any question? Just to check.
No.
Semua cantik Maisarah okay? Boleh?
Okay, sir.
Cantik Okay, how about ni Aisyah? Aisyah Johari? Senyap pada ni. Iza?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Alright, mana yang lain? Yang lain Zik is here. Okay, Zik, you have any question?
No.
Okay. Zik is joining just now. Okay. Zulfaka, any question? Wani?
No, sir.
Okay. If there is no question, okay. We are done with chapter 4.